welcome to Well Rounded Momma's YouTube channel. If we say something that you seem to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. If we say something you hate,
do it anyway.
Do it anyways. Share it with everybody. With hate.
With hate.
Today we're here to talk about vacation. What vacation? Midwives take vacation?
No.
I see pictures of some midwives taking vacation.
That must be nice.
Not us.
Not me.
Oh, we're gonna learn. So people ask us what we do about our on-call life and how we have time for family and vacation and all the things that normal people do. So today I'm joined by Tori and Cora. Cora had a baby a week ago.
And
she looked amazing. But honestly, maternity break I thought was a great video for her to talk about on what having a baby is and how that affects her career and her life. But we wanted to start. She's laughing because she doesn't believe in taking.
I do believe in taking maternity leave. I just had to go back to work 2 days later. It's fine.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Pretty positive you encapsulated the placenta the night she was born.
That's actually kind of funny. I went to a hospital to pick up a placenta. I walked in and the nurse touched my belly and goes, "Oh, what are you doing?" I go, "I just had a baby 24 hours. I just still have a little bit of a punch." And she was like, she didn't know what to say to me.
Went to the trunk or treat the next day.
She went trick or treating with the kids. She's a good mom.
Oh, does that make you a good mom? Is that what you tell your clients? That
No, that makes you a bad mom if you're my client.
Take
you have to
maternity
take care of
leave.
Yourself.
Tell your midwife she should
not
take.
as I do.
It's fine.
Tell your midwife she should take maternity leave. Don't make her come back. What we do here at Well Rounded Momma is we work in a group practice of sorts. And so although you have a primary midwife, we all back for each other and help each other out. In the past, what has worked out is we will get like a lull in our schedule. And so my family is used to taking pretty quick little vacations, like to Arizona, to California, to Utah, to, close
just
places.
The surrounding
that
states.
might be
That's
it.
about it. She meant to say the surrounding states.
The surrounding states, because
like
they're
4
all
hours away.
within a drive time. I've been doing this for probably about 12 years, and my husband, he kept booking like cruises, and then I would be like, oh, but I have a repeat client due that month, and then we would move the deposit, and then like 2 years ago for Christmas, he was like, so I booked us a vacation for 2 weeks in Central America. If you don't go, we're gonna lose all our money. So then I was like,
He tricked you.
I have to go.
You have to go.
It was a
And I had a repeat client. I missed her birth.
I took care of your clients.
I know.
They got to see me at 4 in the
know.
morning.
But it's still hard because you
But
build
it
this
is, 'cause you're
relationship
attached
with
to
them.
them.
Yeah, so I just had to go to them and go, hey, my husband surprised me with this. And they were so sweet. Like, they were so sweet and loved that my husband was getting me out of town. For us, what we do have to generally is we have to think ahead, because that's generally like a consultation question is, what do you do if you don't attend a birth? How do you take vacations? And so we kind of know ahead of time if we're going to be somewhere or be less available, right? So like for these ladies who are still having babies, they would say, I'm due in this month. And they still took clients due around that month, but it was just like with that idea, the clients knew that someone else might be, doing the birth. So we do take vacations.
It's fine.
Next year, we're gonna do better. Hold us accountable. Write down in the comments that you support midwives taking vacations, because it makes us nicer. Next year, we do want to try where we go off call. And so I created this schedule next year where everyone's going to get a total of 4 weeks off.
Not all at once.
No,
Like,
not all at once. However,
just
it's
space.
really not that much. If
I
you
really
look
don't
at
know
365 days, 52 weeks, and I'm going to make you take off 4 weeks over the year, that's a lot. It's going to be amazing. Support us. Support midwives taking vacations. We made another video where we talked a little bit about cell phones and how available we are to our clients. And so we just wanted to kind of further that by talking about like what our on-call lifestyle means. It means that there are times when I'm going into a movie and maybe a movie theater makes me turn off my phone, and I have to text one of the other midwives and go, hey, I'm going into the movie theater. I'm turning off my phone. Just heads up. Or I'm going to a show on the strip. Like, there have been times I've gone to a concert and I have to give clients like a heads up, like I'm going to be unavailable for 2 hours. And so we all have like messages on our phone that kind of talk about other midwives they could reach if they needed to. But it's really uncommon that I've ever had anybody.
Well, and I feel like all of our clients have like access to like the website and their workbook and all of the
and
other
I've met
midwives.
the other website or
Whoa.
not the other website. Met the
She's been dating other websites. It's fine.
meeting
other midwives.
meeting other midwives,
Or at
And
least
so,
seeing
yeah.
them around the office and appointments.
For us, Well Rounded Momma, that's what's so great is we all lean on each other in so many different ways. We lean on each other for emotional support, physical support, and that backing and the love that we have for each other kind of works out really well because we can take care of each other and each other's clients. Cora, at her maternity, what was so cute was everybody kind of came to visit her, and there was a part the next day when a bunch of the midwives and doulas and students came over, and we're all sitting in my living room, and I thought, you know, this is what postpartum is about, right? Or just like communities kind of coming together and loving and bringing food.
And everyone's like, do you get everybody come to your birth? I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so hard because everybody wants to be at your birth when you're a birth professional.
Yeah.
I really thought I'd let everybody be at my birth, and then I was like, I don't even want these two there. I was like, everybody get out of my house.
It's true. She tried kicking us
I
out.
literally
She's
sat
pushing out
on
a
her
baby.
staircase, and she just gave me this evil eye.
We'll post a picture because it's a good face I made. We'll post it
It is a good
up
picture.
there.
However, I just want to point out when the baby was coming out, what did you say to me again?
Was that the time I said F me 10 ways till Sunday?
No, that was you talking to Cora.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
but I got that special
I'm
comment.
pretty sure he called her a liar.
She didn't believe me the baby was coming, and then she's like, pull her out of me!
Oh.
I'm like, no, I can go back and sit on the stairs.
It's really rare that we miss births. I even think about like the times where we have run to like, oh, nobody's due right now. We are gonna go to Disneyland for the day. Like literally, I could get back in my car and probably be back before you had a baby. Like, I mean, unless it's like your 5th baby and they're flying out of you, then yeah, I guess that probably wouldn't work. But at most times, I feel like I have time to get to births, even like if I was somewhere a couple hours away.
And I think that they've always been happy too. Like when we have had to cover each other for births, like our clients are always happy, they're understanding, and that makes like a huge difference as well. Like I know that you had to cover, there was a time we went to Disneyland for that day, and I had a second time mom who had her baby really fast, and Tori
It's
went, and it was totally fine.
It's fine. I don't think most moms care in that moment, honestly.
No.
But
They
there
do.
definitely comes a point where you're like, cool, are you here to help me get my baby out? Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. And if you are a midwife and you're watching this and you have some tips and tricks as to how you find reprieve and how you kind of get out of town and how you communicate with your client, talk about that below. Or even if you're a client and your midwife kind of told you up front. But that's what we do, is we're kind of open and forthright with our clients when we're unavailable or we are available, and who's backing for us. And because I think that that's the trick and the tip, trick and the tip.
You can't talk today.
I can't talk ever. I think the trick for getting clients to be understanding and to know is to respect them enough that you have like a conversation with them, like, hey, I'm going to be going out of town for this day or whatever. And
Here's the
then-
game plan.
And here's the game plan. And then they know about it. And it might cause them a little bit of anxiety potentially, but at least you allow them to vocalize that and give them kind of some game plans. The times that we can't do that is like if an emergency happens or we're sick, because we do sometimes get sick, and you definitely don't want me showing up with the flu.
No.
One day I got into the car puking in a bucket, and I saw myself in the mirror, the rear view mirror of my car, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, what is
They don't
wrong
want you
with
to come through.
They don't want you there. So sometimes we get sick and we can't give, or if we're at another birth. So sometimes we do have things that come up that we can't give our clients notice, but for the most part, we give our clients a heads up when there's a potential that we won't be at their birth. So if you found that helpful and you want to have a conversation further about that, go down, comment below. Otherwise, ring the bell, like, subscribe, share with your friends. We look forward to seeing you next week. Tori keeps asking me to sit up straight. She's so annoying. Like, she's my mom. Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm broke. I'm like an ogre. I'm an ogre. That is the trick, and that is the tip. No.
Dip in the
What is wrong with me?
That's the tip
So
for a
much.
trick.
That's our tip of the day. Well, I feel like even like physicians have on-call days. We have like on-call years. We're just on-call for the entire year. What other job could be on-call 24/7 that
just
doesn't
got
take
to
a break?
I don't know. It's
Being a
really,
mom.
it's,
Being a mom. Oh, that's true.
ooh, that's
Being
a
a
terrible
parent.
job.
That's a terrible job.
Have fun editing that one.